Hi everyone, it's me, Krylios, Team Rayceen Productions co-host and moderator.
And I'm Emma G, Team Rayceen Productions co-host and moderator.
Joining us is James. Welcome.
Thank you so much for having me. I'm happy to be here.
Awesome. Before we talk about the future band, please give us a little bit of information about who you are and what you do.
Absolutely. So my name is James Woodert. I am the founder and the lead singer of FutureBandDC. Originally from Fayetteville, North Carolina. I transitioned up to the DC area in 2007, and from that point, that's when I got involved in the DC music scene, and then later after I started FutureBandDC. So again, thank you so much for having me here.
Awesome. It's a pleasure to have you here. Now, let's talk all about Future Band, including how it got started, who the members are, and what kind of music you do.
Absolutely. So Future Band started 10 years ago in 2013. And so our idea was to be able to fuse different genres of music together and to develop a sound that was just familiar with all walks of life, whether it be jazz, whether it be rock, whether it be go-go, R&B, hip-hop. We wanted to just fuse all sounds together. So I worked with a group of people, specifically my trombone player. His name is Brian Doyle. And we worked to identify different musicians that just spoke to different approaches to music. Currently, we have 5 horn players. That's 3 saxophone players, a trombone player, and a trumpet player. Have a lead guitar player, bass player, 2 keyboard players, a percussionist on timbales and congos, a drummer, and myself, who is the lead singer of the band. So together we work heavily to just fuse different sounds. But the undertone of our music is very DC centric, very go-go centric. With just a lot of variants from different genres of music. So that's Future Band.
That's awesome. I love that, particularly because, as you know, the Recording Academy recently, introduced go-go into the Grammys. But this has you guys are doing such amazing things, not just within the DC region, but you're also, I believe, a little birdie told me, heading to Cuba soon. Can you tell us a little bit about that?
Absolutely, absolutely. So in 2020, we had an organization called Dreaming in Cuban approach us about doing an international event over in Havana, Cuba. At the time of us planning to put this initiative forward, COVID happened. And so we had to put it on the shelf for a while. And then towards the end of 2022, we rekindled our conversation, and I went to visit Cuba, met with many different people and organizations that could assist with making this happen. Specifically, it's a venue called Fábrica de Arte. It's a very, very popular performance venue. I met with a lot of ambassadors of music. I met with different high schools and middle schools to be able to do master classes. And I got a lot of the approvals over there. On this side, I work with different initiatives like 202 Creates and DC Events Now, as well as the Embassy of Cuba, and have gotten their blessings as well. And so we're all working together to identify the best way for us to approach this initiative, where we offer a masterclass to music enthusiasts in Cuba, as well as students that are in school studying music as well. And then we'll follow up with a performance or two, and have an opportunity to do jam sessions with a lot of the local artists that are in that area. So I'm excited. We're looking at potentially November and January. November, we would do more of a masterclass for students and professors. And then when we go back in January, there's an event called Jazz Plaza where we'll be able to perform at and do another masterclass with emerging artists in Cuba. So I'm excited. It's a lot of moving pieces, but it's going to be amazing.
Oh, that sounds so good. And it's such a wonderful opportunity to be able to, bring the things that you've learned, the things that you've known, your sound and all of that internationally to another space, another place, and being able to, even collaborate in that sense, and,
Absolutely.
share music things and all of that. I must ask, with preparation for this and going to Cuba, have you incorporated maybe anything Cuban into your own music, or different flavors or anything, or have you been inspired by that potential that upcoming trip?
Yeah, so I've been to Cuba 4 times now, where I've had opportunities to do different jam sessions and meet with different creatives. And it is always inspirational to see how similar our sounds are. They are very percussion heavy over in Cuba, and they're very energetic in their music, just like go-go music is. It's so interesting that when I go over there, they're not quite aware of what go-go music is. And for the two sounds to be so similar, it was just amazing that I would have the opportunity to kind of introduce this to them, and they also introduce their different sounds to us. There's some variations in what is done over there and what we do, but it's very similar. And I know once we all get together, it's just going to be amazing.
I'm expecting more bachata dancing than in your next music videos, yes?
Yeah, there you go. Absolutely. I love it.
I love it. I love it. I have to ask, are there any other like musical ambitions that you guys also have or are looking forward to achieving?
Yeah, so right now we're in the lab working on another original project. We released a few original projects in 2021 and 2019. And so it's just time for something new. I've been working, trying to make sure that we incorporate that true live band presence, because a lot of times we'll utilize some synth instrumentation to fuse what you hear currently on radio. But this time we really want to take a super live approach with this project. And so we're really taking our time. We've taken a step away from a lot of different shows to really just sit in the lab and get this sound perfected. So I'm excited. It's going to be great. It's going to be a true reflection of who we are and what the DC cultural feels like and musically. And so I'm excited. It's going to be great.
That's awesome. I'm really excited for you guys, and I can't wait to see what you guys do next. Can you tell me, like, where can people learn more about you, stay up to date, and get involved?
Absolutely. So our website, FutureBandDC.com, you'll see some of what our shows are. You'll see some digital content. You'll see how we got started, some of our initiatives. You'll see our merchandise landing page. Also, if you follow us on Instagram or TikTok, you'll see just real-time updates on shows that are coming up and content that we put out. And anytime you can just reach out to us via those avenues. And, we would love an opportunity to work with a lot of the artists. We would love an opportunity to work with a lot of the venues. So yeah, we're here.
Awesome. And how can people also listen to your music online?
Yes. So we do have a presence on Spotify, iTunes, SoundCloud. Everything is FutureBandDC, all one word, and you'll find it.
Fabulous. Well, viewers, we will have the links in the description. So go ahead and check out those links in the description below. James, thank you so much for joining us. It's been such a pleasure getting to chat with you, learning more about FutureBand, and we wish you the best of luck on all your future endeavors. So thanks so much for being here.
Thank you so much for having me. I'm excited for what's coming in the future, and I hope to talk to you guys again.
Awesome. Thank
you. See you later. To those watching, please follow Team Rayceen on social media.
And click around our YouTube channel and check out our other interviews, forums, blogs, and more. While you're there, make sure to like, comment, and subscribe. But most of all, viewers, thank you for watching.